ます。こちらは晴れると15度くらいまで上がるような暖かい天気です。今は九州や四国が中心となっています。この後、明日にかけて動かしてみますと、だんだんとじわじわと北上する予想です。明日の午後には東北、北陸まで流れ込みそうですから、明日は今日よりも気温が高くなって雨が降りそうです。ただ雪が多く積もっている地域は大雪となりますのでご注意ください。さて今年はいつもの年よりも桜前線の北上早くなっています。これまでに開花したところを見ていきますと、これまで九州から関東にかけて開花しています。今日も神戸や宇都宮、水戸などから続々と開花の便りが出ています。今週末、お花見を予定されている方もいらっしゃるかもしれませんが、日曜日は気温が低くなって寒くなるところがありそうなんです。お花見される方はお散歩をお願いします。明日は北日本の日本海側、再び昼頃から天気が崩れそうです。明日は雨の降るところが多くなるでしょう。その他、太平洋側の地域の西日本、沖縄は広く降りそうです。最近の今朝よりも低いところが多いでしょう。札幌から新潟にかけては冬型です。最高気温は全国的に今日より5度前後高くなります。多くのところで4月並みです。札幌は5度、そして関東から西の地域の西6度まで上がるところが多いでしょう。では週間予報。札幌から東京です。日本海側は土曜日にかけて雨が降りそうです。日曜日も太平洋側で雲が広がり、東京は冷たい雨が降りそうです。名古屋からの方です。ではこの暖かな空気のこの後の予想を見ていきます。こちらは晴れると15度くらいまで上がるような暖かい天気です。今は九州や四国が中心となっています。この後、明日にかけて動かしてみますと、だんだんとじわじわと北上する予想です。明日の午後には東北、北陸まで流れ込みそうですから、明日は今日よりも気温が高くなって雨が降りそうです。ただ雪が多く積もっている地域は大雪となりますのでご注意ください。さて今年はいつもの年よりも桜前線の北上早くなっています。これまでに開花したところを見ていきますと、これまで九州から関東にかけて開花しています。今日も神戸や宇都宮、水戸などから続々と開花の便りが出ています。今週末、お花見を予定されている方もいらっしゃるかもしれませんが、日曜日は気温が低くなって寒くなるところがありそうなんです。お花見される方はお散歩をお願いします。では明日の予報です。明日は北日本の日本海側、再び昼頃から天気が崩れそうです。明日は雨の降るところが多くなるでしょう。その他、太平洋側の地域の西日本、沖縄は広く降りそうです。というわけで予想気温です。最近の今朝よりも低いところが多いでしょう。札幌から新潟にかけては冬型です。最高気温は全国的に今日より5度前後高くなります。多くのところで4月並みです。札幌は5度、そして関東から西の地域の西6度まで上がるところが多いでしょう。では週間予報。札幌から東京です。日本海側は土曜日にかけて雨が降りそうです。日曜日も太平洋側で雲が広がり、東京は冷たい雨が降りそうです。名古屋からの方です。
Oiga, cacique descontinuado. Esta es la segunda advertencia que le hacemos. Oiga, cacique descontinuado. ¿Qué pasa los pepenadores? Esta es la segunda advertencia que le hacemos. ¿Cómo?
Hello, guys. How is everyone doing? Quite a night in the PulseChain circus, let's say, right? Kinda crazy, man, with all the pDAI stuff. man, but in a good way, I guess. In a good way, right? People are getting together. It's actually pretty, interesting, pretty nice. I like to see the discussions that are, going. Eric Wallace joined the trenches. He, gave his opinion, very deep, very, interesting thoughts that I have to share with you guys. But before we start, it's kind of important to let me just put the chat here. Sorry, it's kind of important that we realize that there is an actual exploit going on right now. Who's behind it? Is it the Vietnamese guy? Is it looks like it, right? So we kind of have to deal with those facts, which are important, because that was actually my first intuition, right? And I told you guys the fact that Richard wasn't tweeting that much during a couple of days, neither was Britep, and that led me to think that that was an issue that they were discussing, right? So I do think that it's an exploit, right? So it is what it is now. And something that I actually tweeted today, which is, just because there's an exploit doesn't mean that it's not going to pump, right? And I'm not telling you guys to buy, right? I'm not telling you guys anything. I'm just stating something, right? Which could be true, right? So I understand, and I know a lot of people are against Somi. I understand that, but I understand, I do understand his position, right? In the sense that if it's something that he believes in, it's I think it's okay, right? And we could discuss if he's just pumping his bags, etc. Sure, we all pump our bags, but I think there's some belief, right? There's some belief. So yeah, that's even if the guy's wrong at the end of the day, right? He's just sharing his opinion, what he thinks, what he believes in, and he could be wrong, absolutely. But it's okay to share and to tell your opinion. So I think that's absolutely fine. And this doesn't mean that people need to buy because he's telling them, I believe in this thing, right? It's, you do you, man. He's just sharing his thoughts, and people should be allowed to do that, man. We're on the chain of freedom of speech, right? And we're telling people not to say things. That's weird. Hello, Scotty Scott. How are you doing, sir? You doing all right, man? I hope you are. PulseChain is so entertaining, man. It's never dull, it's never boring, man. It's so, it's refreshing, man. It's the retarded chain, right? That's what Eric said, and I'm fine with it. I don't mind, man. The retarded chain, it is. It's absolutely fine, man. Absolutely fine, So yeah, I'm quite excited. I'm not bearish at all. Actually, the opposite. I think all this commotion, all this drama, at some point it was going to happen, right? Given that there was an exploit, right? So the sooner the better, in my opinion, right? And we were lucky that we were near the low point, right? So this means that not a lot of money has been extracted, right? Some has been, obviously, but compared to what could have been, so it's not that bad. It's a hard lesson so far, but it is what it is. Could have been much, much worse. Now, I think the important part of the discussion, which hasn't, in my opinion, in my very humble, retarded opinion, it hasn't been addressed, in my retarded opinion, which is the fact that where does the anger come from, right? When I say anger, I mean the disappointment, because what I think, Somi, for example, there's a lot of the people that are into pDAI, right? Some of the people that were into pDAI, some of the people that still are into pDAI, right? Where does the disappointment come from? And this is something that Somi has been tweeting about, which is how he doesn't believe that some Vietnamese guy could have tricked the genius RH, right? But I think that conception could be, it's not really a good way, in my opinion, of thinking, right? Because I agree that in the sense is Richard is a god, in PulseChain, right? In the sense of tokenomics, ownership of assets, right? But it's still a product, right? It's still a network, and networks have issues, right? We should not expect anything, much less a perfect, network, because that does not exist. More, however, this was more importantly, sorry, this was basically a very complex protocol maker. Even Eric Walsh said, like just like an hour ago or so, that even for him it's hard to understand maker because it is complex. It's difficult to understand. So I've been known to work with stablecoins, and it's hard to understand. Like maker, it's very complex. It's not that decentralized in the sense of the oracles, right? So it's kind of, I mean, it's not easy. It's not an easy protocol, right? But the point is, I'm sure, and when I'm saying I'm sure, it's like, this is my opinion, right? In my mind, there's absolutely no way that the dev team, Richard, whoever however you see the situation, right? You say Richard, but like to me it's the dev team, right? It's a team of developers, not really Richard, right? Developing. He hired people, right? So those people working, and like missed on something, right? And that shit happens, right? Not on purpose, not bad intentions, but I think we kind of saw the shift in the way that Britep and Richard kind of were like looked at the situation, right? So I think there was, in my opinion, right? I could be wrong again, but I think there was some intention when they released the P copies, right, in making them work. So that's why we have the AMM bots, right? Setting the ratios, taking the ownership, etc. Right? That was the goal, in my opinion. And something went wrong. Now, is it bad? Yes, of course. In my opinion, it's bad in the sense that you have one less strategy that you could potentially apply. Does it mean it's the end? No, man, absolutely fucking not, man. I'm still here. You guys are still there, right? Like, absolutely not. It's just a bump, just like, oh, bummer, and then we go on, right? And the situation is still like progressing, right? So we don't know how it's gonna end. Right now, it looks like not good at all, right? But I'm constantly saying this: things change, right? For example, a lot of the OGs were saying now. pDAI guys are gonna eventually sell and pump the cores. Nope, did not happen yet, right? So like things that are unexpected happen, right? So just be prepared for everything, right? And that's why I like PulseChain, because everything is unexpected. And while right now it seems bad in the sense that volatility has been dragging us down, not up, right? In the overall, Hart's law has been working against us. Damn. So, which is okay, because I think at some point things will turn around, right? What will the catalyst be? I don't know. I don't think that nobody knows. We can all try to think, and maybe we'll come to a conclusion of the most probable, the most probable thing that will pump the chain, right? But we actually don't know. That's why I like different narratives, because I don't really know which one will pick up the most pace, right? And pDAI was a proof of this, right? Everybody was like, oh no, he's going to pump the cores. And then pDAI, pump harder than anything else. So people were like, damn, I can't believe. Sorry, and let me get that thought that I was having, and I kind of derailed a little bit. You know how I am, guys. I kind of derail, right? The disappointment part, which is, I think like a lot of people can't believe, that how was Richard tricked by a Vietnamese guy? It's not about being tricked. It's about something that happened that was unexpected. And again, at the end of the day, it is a strategy. It's just a strategy, right? Which like a lot of people believed in the sense of pumping pDAI was actually one of the best solutions. And Eric even said that himself, that the reason that he bought it, and he kind of bought the narrative, was like, if this actually works, this is just like, it's insane, right? In the sense that like in his opinion, obviously, Yahweh could he said launder funds, but clean money, or exchange money, right? Without being that noticed, right? Because could be through collateralization, right? One of the things that we discussed also, right? So I mean, like in my mind, that was like probably the most cool strategy, right? And the most insane, and the most if worked correctly, would be like out of this world. That's why I think the narrative was so strong, honestly, at least to me, right? It was because of the potential, right? That potential. So yeah, I understand that some people were disappointed because of that, because the outcome was different than what they expected. But you see, the problem is the expectations part. That's why I called it like, a meme coin with a stablecoin utility, stablecoin potential, right? Because that's what it actually was, just a meme coin at the end of the day that had some features, some code that allowed it to perhaps do something in the future. And that specific code allows somebody right now to, mint DAI by giving, much less dollar value, right, than the collateral, than the amount they're meeting. So it is what it is, man. Like, we can say there's no exploit, blah blah blah, but like just look at how Maker works and you'll understand that it's a price oracle thing, man. It's unexpected, one of the vaults. So it is what it is. In my humble opinion, it's one of those things, right? Could it be Richard, all that stuff? I mean, sure, but when I say sure, it's like I don't think so, but it's okay for me if other people think that, right? It's like I'm not gonna crucify them, right? I can see where they're coming from, right? But yeah, man, it's just a matter of at the end of the day of belief, right? And look, it would be much better if they were right, in my opinion. Right, if they were right, if Somi was right, man, that would be amazing, that would be awesome, it would be perfect, because the core strategy of using a non-collateralized stablecoin that at one point would be collateralized, that would still be the best strategy in my head, that could, for a potential pump and for everything, right? So yeah, there's that. And again, I'm not against cores or anything. I hope people buy those, because still my largest holdings, right? So go buy them, please. Obviously, but again, I have to be honest, and looking at the panorama, how things look, I don't know, people just are not just interested in buying those coins, right? Don't know why. Could be for many different reasons, but the market is the market, right? And everybody did love the pDAI narrative, so that's why I think it's a tough one. It's taking its time to die, right? Because it's again die, lol. But I think it's natural, man. Absolutely natural that it will take its sweet time, right? And again, could it turn around, man? Maybe, but very unlikely. Very, very unlikely. That's why, my focus is mostly, and has been on the past few weeks, I guess, mostly on memes, right? Because I think that I don't know, there was some crumbling, right? Like, I don't know if you guys felt it, but I kind of felt like some crumbling in the pDAI narrative. Like, I don't know why, man. Just a feeling, I guess. So I kind of went on with the memes. Like, for me, it was very simple. I went to the my logic usually it's very stupid, but I don't know, like retarded sometimes works, right? And it was like going into the X screener and realizing that the meme guy had much more hates, with like those icons, right? You have the poop icon, the flag icon, the red flag icon, and it had a bunch of red flags. I was like, oh my god, more than pDAI, Jesus, this is all right, man, I'm definitely gonna buy this. And that was my decision making process, more or less, right? If people hate it the most, I'm going in. That works splendidly, for Hex, for Ink too, man. I bought it literally at the very, very, very low, not really the lowest point, but very close to that. So even now I'm in profit with Ink, so it's fine. I'm okay with it. But again, I'm just looking at the market as it is, and people are just they seem more interested in buying the memes, even RH. Even the way, I guess, even the way seems interested in buying the memes. So could be for many different reasons. Maybe because it's the hottest thing, right? And Eric raised so many great points, man. I like Eric. We give them shit, he gives us shit, and but at the end of the day, he's a smart person, and we should listen to him, because he has interesting stuff to say. And even if you don't agree, listen. It's a different opinion, man. Like, opinions that are very different from your own, just listen to them, because I don't know, man. It's good. It's good. At least it will give you something to think about, right? Even if it's to hate, doesn't matter, right? You'll think about something, different probably. Yeah, but Eric was actually not giving shit at all to Richard. He was saying that it's very tough being on Richard's skin right now, and like he was right, man. Wanted by Interpol, the SEC thing, like he was giving an example of it not being able to even like buy food, right? Because if he goes out, he can be recognized, and then there's the Interpol after him, etc. Right? It's not. I'm sure he's not in an easy situation, and we also talked about that, like in the past. It's not easy being Richard, especially now, man. So that's why he's probably not as active, and he's like not doing videos at like I think actually for live streams it's a different thing, like, and we've discussed this in the past, guys. Like I don't think he's coming back to live streaming only if there's like a huge pump, etc. Right? Because like to me it's way more simple. It's like something. It's imagine the thing that everybody like. Okay, let me just put it in a different way. What happens if Richard streams and things don't pump? You see the problem. This is the problem, right? So like would I, if I was in his skin, would I like even risk it? No, obviously not. No, like it's too risky, man. It's too risky. You don't know how people will react, and there's like way too many things that can go wrong now, I think, in terms of saying the wrong thing about an asset or whatever. So like especially right now, everybody's so emotional, right? And it's okay because the prices are like super low, so super down. So it's normal that people are emotional, are angry. Yeah, it's normal. So I don't. Yeah, as I've been saying, I don't think he's gonna stream. Like maybe one day, right? But not in the near future, right? It's like the peg, man. I told you, and I was hated for that. Like in November, December, I told you not coming now. In January, I told you not coming. February, nope. My read is wrong. It's crazy. Nope, no way. That was right, man, because this is logic, man. It's basic logic. I like the narrative, but I don't need to fall for stupid shit like decentralize me bullshit, Oh, you can use the stake tech. No, but you cannot. It's retarded. Don't say that shit. It's retarded. It just doesn't work, right? And it's like literally like taking people in the wrong direction, right? Because there's a right and wrong direction. Like it is what it is, man. It's not even right or wrong. It's likelihoods, right? It's probabilities, right? Like could that work? Like it might have a 0.0001% chance, right? But does it matter? Are you going to really waste people's time, and like focus on something that will most likely not work? And there's a very like you see where I'm going. That's only my point, right? Like maybe focus on stuff that can actually happen and have a greater likelihood of happening. That's it. Simple logic. Not complex. So yeah, that's why I think there were some maybe not so transparent parties, right, in this whole pDAI shenanigan. But it's like it happens with any narrative, I guess, right? Some people just take it too far. It's like I don't know, with the hex stake you should stake everything max stake. Like probably not, man. Probably not a great idea, I guess, right? Because you're probably not going to be able to fulfill that agreement, so I don't know, staking ladders and all that stuff, shorter term stakes, it's fine, right? Maybe you can, like, if you're staking hash, maybe you could have some percentage, max stake. But if you do it like with everything that you have, it's going to be hard, man. I am going to be honest with you, it's going to be hard because it seems easier, right? But with all the commotion that we always have here in PulseChain, right? It's never easy, man. You doubt your decision, you see new things, etc. So, I mean, just for the sake of not fucking up your entire future, maybe be smart about those types of choices. Like, no, don't go all in on things. That if it goes well, congrats. But again, it's a probabilities game always, man. It's always a probabilities game, man. So that's why I never mind if stuff bumps, because I usually buy the tokens before they, I try to buy them before they bump or when they dump a lot, right? And I buy a lot of them. And I know it's not the best strategy in the sense of how you can get rich the fastest. I get it, sure, 100% agree with that. But it's probably the best strategy to don't get fucked, basically, because yeah. No, I think most of the no, it's not, because most of the liquidity is sitting with that DAI, but it's not pDAI, it's actually DAI, DAI from Ethereum. So no worries. There's no need to worry There are, I think there's a pDAI pair in the Tropa, but like it's liquidity from community, so it's not as when I say as, it's a protocol, right? Not even meets a protocol working. So again, there's nothing I can do about it. It's literally, immutable in that sense. So yes, but the most of the liquidity in Hex 1 is sitting, I would say 90%, 95% is sitting on Hex 1 DAI, but DAI from Ethereum, not pDAI, right? It's DAI, the real DAI, let's say, the one that is not the one that is worth $1, basically. That's what I mean. And welcome those Siles Diogenes. How are you doing, sir? So man, like these past few days have been awesome in the sense of discussion, improving discussion, like being more open. This is great, man. And the people that usually hate each other were talking together. That's also very good. I like that. And they were attacking each other also, which is great, man. I like this confrontation face to face. It's good that people can do that too, in a polite manner. We don't need to insult each other. We can just exchange ideas. Maybe like very minor insults are okay, but it's very small ones, right? So minor ones that don't hurt that much, right? But it was good, man. Honestly, it was very good. Looking at seeing, B-Roots and Eric and Matty and I don't know, everybody. Gary arguing against himself was my God, Gary, I love you, bro. You know that. But that was amazing. Gary arguing with his own echo. That was like one of the best moments. Oh man, Gary is amazing, bro. But that was extremely funny, man. I laughed my ass off, bro. I laughed my ass off. Yeah. No, but it was great exchanges of knowledge and information and perspectives, and I like that, man. That's how things move forward. It's not only through hate and drama, that is important too, but actually through discussing ideas and realizing things, realizing that if we want more power as a community, we need to take that power, right? It's not something that we ask for, we just take it. Power is taken, it's not granted. That's how things work, man. It is what it is. So and I want the community to take more responsibility. That's actually good, man. But for that, we cannot rely on somebody else, man. That's just how things are. And I do respect the creator in every single way, right? In every single way. Another thing, speaking about the creator, like things are actually, you might not be religious, I don't care, but they were praying a lot, right, in those Twitter spaces, and like shit happened, right? Like there are miracles literally happened, like on live stream. They were asking for an answer, and an answer was provided, man. Like this was amazing. A miracle literally happened on PulseChain. So if you like that was like, damn, that was God is watching us here, man. It's good to know, man. So he's gonna pump our bags at some point, so I'm happy. Use the Schwartz. Exactly, bro. Use the Schwartz. That movie is great, bro. That movie is great. Very good. And welcome. I already told you that. Gary arguing with his echo was the funniest shit. I never watched the show, but that clip is doing the rounds. I mean, like, I was there. I was literally, man, that was amazing. That was amazing. Oh my god. Like and I'm telling you, man, like Gary is amazing, right? That was just a funny situation, right? Because, and look, look at them. I can share here them. Is it still live? Maybe it's still live, and it's easier for me to share. What is it? Are they still live? Yes, they're still live, man. Those guys are crazy. They're still going for hours and hours and hours. I can even share here. And I'm even gonna share during my stream, man. That's how I don't give a shit, and I want people to have as much information as possible. That's what matters, man. For me, that's what matters, is sharing information, man. Just listen to other people that are smart, that have interesting things to tell you. And you see, sometimes even people with a lot of followers give you stupid advice, like B-Roots gave you, man. And, sorry, B-Roots, but you were very stupid saying that you should mute and should block. And no, man, actually should not. If people tell you something that you disagree with, and they're not just insulting you, right? Because that's, sure, I get it, but when people just disagree with you and they just block and mute, that's stupid, because you're gonna live in a fucking echo chamber. right? Just listening to the people that tell you yes, 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 man, yes, man, yes, sir, yes, sir. Do you want to be that? No, bro, that's stupid in my opinion. And I think you could be much better than that. So that's just my two satoshis, two irrelevant satoshis, two my two hearts. You know, if you know what this means, you know what this means, bro. Not for everybody, I guess. You gotta be a real Mexican. You gotta be a real Mexican to know what hearts are. Do you know what hearts are? Do you know what hearts are? Think about it. Think about it. Let's see if the chat knows. The chat knows what hearts are. Surprise me with some knowledge, please, guys. Please show me that you know your shit. Yeah, man. But anyways, like this whole pDAI thing is awesome. I don't care what people say. It has been a great experience. Anselm, you know Anselm, some Solana guy. I don't know. I don't follow the guy, but pretty big account. He was talking about PulseChain, man. He was calling us retarded, like bots. He was like, oh, I thought this was only bots. Huh? You see, it's not only bots. Pedro is not a bot. Yes, sir. So this is good, man. You might not like it. I don't give a shit what you think. And look, a lot of the haters, like proper haters, like Katy Perry and all that shit, Gibson, like, man, like, no, blah. They have, like, in my opinion, I don't give a shit what they're saying. I don't follow them. I don't really care. They're like cheerleaders. In my humble opinion, right? And look, I know we need to love everybody. Okay, sir. But I like to say how it is, how I see it. It's like they're angry. Like, imagine Katie. She's angry because she's about to lose a bet. Like, how much is it? It's a bunch of money, like 50K or more. I don't know how much is it, but I know it's a big sum. But like, she was angry that people weren't buying cars. I know you have a bet. Well, you actually want your back to pump, so it's the same. So it's like they're angry, calling on like other people for the same reasons, right? They want to, like, they only want their backs to pump. But you too, right? We all only want our backs to pump. So it's like I don't get that mentality. I'll never will. Just buy cars, man. No. Upgrade your fucking worldview. That's the reality. Richard is showing you to. I like how people are like, oh, look, Richard is showing you that he shouldn't be on pDAI. He's telling you he's also buying the fucking memes. Why aren't you? Why aren't you? That's the reality too, man. So if we're gonna be honest, right? It's not only the X is the one thing, you know. It's not about that anymore. Sorry. So it's not only about 4 coins. The market has chosen, right? It applies to this too. I like this now. I like these new narratives, these new discussions, man. It's good. I'm actually more bullish now on PulseChain, man. Believe it or not. I'm even more bullish because we got to clean the plate and have a new, fresh start. That's important, man. That's very important. PTGC pairing pDAI at the beginning was the cleverest thing, but now they are asking everyone to remove. Yeah, man, sure, I get it. You gotta go with the flow, man. You gotta adapt. You gotta move. That's how it works, man. You cannot just be stuck in an idea forever. It's okay if you are. I'm not against it, right? But don't attack the people that aren't, right? That's the thing. You should not attack the people that do not think like you. That's the point. They allow people to think differently. This is the freedom of fucking speech chain. Do you understand that? Do you understand why you sacrificed for? Yeah, there was a sacrifice for that. So don't attack people for having different opinions. That's fucking low-key. That's retarded, man. Honestly, it's very fucking retarded, man. Like, I don't get it. Allow people to think differently, right? Because we never know who's going to be right. Even I should apply this to myself, right? More often, because I do attack, and that, like, I'm very open when I don't like something, when I like I just said, right? Like, decentralize me being stupid, you know. But yeah, I'm allowed to have that opinion, right? To try to show him the way, you know. This is the right way, bro. Not don't ask for money for marketing, bro. That's not cool. Don't do that shit. I tried to show me the way to, you know, but of course I was blocked, obviously. That's the normal response, right? When you tell people, look, bro, you're doing it wrong, boom, block. They don't want to listen. And like people like that, usually it's like it's kind of shady stuff. When I say shady, it's like shady in the behavior, right? It's not the things that they do are shady. It's like behavior. Like you cannot hear negative stuff about your ideas and you're like all triggered, man. That's not leadership, man. That's cuckold. That's cuckold behavior, bro. You like to watch? Is that your thing? Maybe it is, man. Maybe you like to watch. It's fine. The world is for everybody, so it's okay. But leaders don't behave like that, man. Leaders don't behave like that. So yeah, man. But I think I'm not putting Richard anywhere like in that bucket. I think Richard is a great leader, and could he have handled the situation differently, perhaps. But I think that honestly he did not, and he was not aware that that this could be a thing. When he was made aware, he reacted. That's how he did. That's what he did, and he started slowly. But then people, were like pushing, and it was like, okay, no, here it is. Like I'm telling you guys. Yeah. But if someone is saying pDAI, what's the problem? Again, what is the problem? Yeah, maybe it does have the V3 sell walls. Maybe that's like his price. Maybe that's only a part of his position. I don't know. I don't track his addresses, so I'm not gonna say that I know that. I've heard people talking, but I've not seen it with my eyes, right? So I'm not gonna say it's true. I'm saying that people said, okay, could be true, but I've not seen it, right? I've seen the exploit, right? I've seen that with my eyes, the videos, the transactions were tracked. So I mean, that's it is what it is. It is what it is. But I agree, man. If you're just trying to get an exit liquidity, man, that's kind of lame, right? That's kind of lame. But I don't think that's Somi's case. I could be wrong. I could be 100% wrong, but I don't think that's Somi's case. He seems honest about his opinion regarding pDAI. I could be wrong, but I think he's honest, right? He really thinks what he thinks, right? Now, at some point, he might want to get out a little bit, right? I don't know. I don't know what the percentage. I don't know anything about that, right? Only the rumor that there's V3 sell walls. Maybe, I don't know. No idea. I know there's a rumor, but I did not check it. I agree with you though, Sal. If that is the case, right? Then it's not cool. If you're just using people as exit liquidity, don't do that, right? Do like the Maria Dev, sell on live, for example. Give people a chance to sell as you're selling, right? Or be honest. I think that, but I have some sell walls over here, just in case, guys. Which is fine, man. Again, I'm open, right? I'm open. That people do whatever they want. Just don't trick them, right? Or be honest, right? It's not. It's okay. It's okay to be honest, right? Even if people don't agree with the things that you're saying or doing, at least you're being transparent. That's why I never criticized Maria Dev, right? It's I mean, maybe he did retarded things or was not aware of everything, and that's fine. I don't care, right? I'm not aware of everything, right? So he did what he thought was best, and when he saw that there was a problem, he acted. Fine. It's he did what a guy who spends money on building things does or should do, right? Protect the things that he's building. So yeah, man. That's why again I'm not attacking those guys, right? In the sense that I think they're not doing anything wrong, right? At least as far as I can see. But I'm wrong sometimes too. So it is what it is. But so far, I just think it's positive in the sense of it keeps the discussion going, right? And at the end of the day, I don't feel that people shouldn't talk about it because there's a guy exploiting. Yeah, there is a guy exploiting, but I don't understand why people shouldn't talk about it. If somebody wants to talk about it, let the guy talk about it, right? It's not the end of the world. He's just sharing literally his opinion, right? And you are the one deciding. At the end of the day, you are the one deciding, and he's risking more than you for sure because he's risking his reputation. And you need to think about that, right? People really need to think about that. That Som is risking his fucking entire reputation that he built over the last 3 years. Are people considering that? Maybe not. So let's see. That's why I think that people give him shit, but he's just being honest about what he thinks. It's like Eric Wallman. I give him shit all the time, right? But he's being honest. He was being truthful, and he shared his opinion, and I like that. I like to hear that. And I'm sure that there will be a lot of people that are angry and he talked shit about PulseChain. I mean, it's fine. He talked about PulseChain. Don't you see that that was good? There were 600, 700 people listening. That was good shit, man. People need to understand that like when they applied, like for example, Richard did the whole crazy marketing thing, like dressing up, and people are like, there's no bad publicity, but now seems that, oh, now there is bad publicity after all. No, bros, come on, be consistent, man. Be consistent. That's what I'm telling you guys. Like, whether we like it or not, Richard created the fork coins, the copies, whether we fucking like it or not. It's not opinion, it's a fact. In your face, it's a fact. That's why some people are a little bit disappointed at Richard, right? Because they thought, how could he be tricked by this dude? But they kind of don't realize that a lot of shit in Richard's plate. It was the devs configuring all the shit, the devs doing the MM bot. So shit, like, it's not really Richard's fault. It's somebody that he hired that, like, might have fucked up. So it happens, right? You don't need to feel that offended, right? But yeah, the opposite is also true. So not like, when I say the opposite, it's like people need to understand that those guys' emotions, right? They need to understand the emotions that those people are feeling, in the sense that for them, Richard created pDAI and all the copies because he did. Whoever created the button to create PulseChain created those tokens as well, right? That's what's in their minds, and that part is correct. Actually, people are saying no, it's not. No. That part, whatever, like, doesn't matter what you think. It's actually the truth. Somebody had to create the tokens, and whoever built PulseChain is the creator of the tokens. Doesn't mean they need to support it whatsoever. No, it doesn't mean that. They don't need to support it, but what they're saying is actually truth. In that part is true, the sense that somebody created it. It was Richard and the dev team who created the tokens. Now they don't need to support the tokens, blah blah blah. I know that, but somebody had to create the tokens, right? So on those side, you say Maria done it properly with the following. Yeah, sure, exactly, man. He just went on a YouTube live and started selling and explained why he was doing it. So I like that. And it's, again, people give them like shit, but it's not easy to be transparent. It's not easy to be honest. It's not. It's much easier to just do it quickly and then make some lame excuse, right? It's much easier, right? Because you're gonna take shit when you're being honest, right? It's like Charlie Lee. You guys know what Charlie did back in 2017 when he sold his Litecoin position. He said, I sold my Litecoin position. Like, he was like crucified, right? It is what it is, man. People will never be happy, right? We'll never be happy with like the stuff that other people write, because like it's the expectations thing, right? We all have expectations, right? When people build something, we have expectations, whether we like it or not. That's just how things are, right? Like, I'm sure like all of you had expectations for PulseChain, right? It's going to be this, it's going to be that. So those are expectations. Actually, it's going to be faster than Ethereum. Is that not an expectation? It is an expectation, and some expectations are okay to have. That's just my opinion. Like, because we all had expectations about PulseChain, how it's going to work, how it's going to be, blah blah blah, and like those are okay because somebody's actually building the chain, so you can have expectations on how it's going to work, right? So again, like, not everything is black and white, right? Some expectations are okay to have, I guess, right? I'm talking about price. I'm literally talking about, for example, technology, how it works, etc., right? Because we could say, oh, it's decentralized, so why don't you improve it? Can we actually do that? I don't think so. I don't think so. Like, there's a free repository you can just like go there and like publish things. It doesn't work like that, right? There's teams doing stuff. So yeah, I think so too, man. Getting shit for doing the right thing. Yeah, man, I think so too. It's retarded, man. Shouldn't give shit to RH, man. He did the right thing, in my opinion, the absolute right thing. He told people not to buy, gave them time, and then he sold. Perfect. It's the right thing to do. Amazing. In my opinion, when he realized there was a problem, he said it, and okay, there's a problem. This is being exploited, right? I think some of people might want more, right? Like, oh, why he doesn't take the full responsibility or ownership, or why didn't say sooner, etc. Because he doesn't have to, because that was not the plan, because shit happens and people just need to move forward. And that part of expectations is the stupid part, right? It's the part where you should not have any expectations, just accept things how they are, right? Because I agree with you, Losal, man. He did the right thing. He did the best, in my opinion, for the community, in the sense that he told people not to buy, and he sold what he held, right? And so that's it. So yeah, but don't forget, because we're always like talking about pDAI like it's absolutely gone, it's dead, it's zero, but it's not. And what matters at the end of the day, it's the chart, it's the fucking price. And that's why Somi is obsessed. And I understand, and it's okay, right? Because he sees the chart and he's look, no bro, this doesn't want to die. It is what it is, man. It could be wrong, I understand, but I'm just, trying to see the world through his eyes. Like, so why is it hard for people to do that, man? Just try to see the world through the other guy's eyes. That's it, man. It's not hard. He could be wrong, but you can still try to understand his perspective, even if he's wrong, right? Like, we need more of that, honestly. We need more of that. Yeah. Even though, again, I think drama is good. So, man, I don't know. Do we need more comprehension or should we have more drama? I don't know, man. Maybe more drama. Yeah, fuck comprehension, man. Yeah. Fuck that. More drama, more fire. Yes, I like that. It's better for the chain. It's better. And I mean, and I know a lot of people will hate, will hate Eric for saying that we are the retarded chain. But guys, that's powerful. Man. When I say powerful, it's in a good way, in a very good way. Being the retarded chain, man. Whew. In today's world, man, that's a serious accomplishment, man. If we're actually one day gonna be seen as the retarded chain bros, it's we're gonna grow. And that could be a narrative that nobody thought. How lovely, how amazing, how beautiful, how poetic would that be if it was actually Eric telling us the actual narrative that's gonna pump PulseChain to fucking infinity without even knowing, right? How poetic, right? If it was him showing us the way without trying, man. So during a conversation, right, during an honest exchange of information where people are just being honest and just being open about what they feel and what they think, how fucking cool would that be, man? That would be oof, story being written, man. That's how things happen, man. That's how usually the universe works. So the retarded chain, I like that. I'm gonna explore that idea, 100%, because I think it's very powerful, very, very powerful. It's like Hex being a meme, man. People should embrace that. I've been saying that for a long time, for a long time. Actually, not even only Hex. Monero guys, for example. I have a lot of Monero friends, good ones, that tell them, man, bros, your problem is that you should not advertise the privacy part. You should actually hide that part. You should ignore and pretend that it does not exist. You should focus and market Monero as a fucking meme coin, make it a meme coin, and just ignore the privacy part and pretend that it does not fucking exist. And lie about it. And when people tell you it's a privacy coin, you lie and you say it's not a privacy coin, and you're crazy. This is just a meme. And actually, that's the best way to market Monero, in my opinion. So please take this idea and use it if you can, because I think it's a good one. But yeah, man, the same applies for Hex, right? Oh, it's the staking and the immutability, and people give a shit about that. And that's just how the market works. I understand, I like those features too, but does the market care? No. It will spit on our face and call us retards and stupid, and we should go with it. And not force no, these are better. No. You should go with the retarded part. No, these are actually worse, man. You're right. And go with it, What, it doesn't matter. People like that. People are drawn to stupidity. I don't know why, man. It's just, I don't know. That's how it works, right? That's how it kind of works. Even if the thing is not stupid and is actually the opposite, right? It's the perception that matters. It's the image of whatever the idea, the concept that people make in their heads. That's the truth, right? Not the actual truth. That's not the truth. The truth is what people actually conceptualize in their heads, right? So we could sell PulseChain and our assets, let's say, as meme coins, right? As retardio coins, right? The coins from the guy that's being, chased by Interpol, the SEC, that made the scams, right? Because everybody says, right? That's what everybody says, right? You see, it's retarded chain maxi, and I like that. I like that, bro. It's a good name, man. Retarded chain maxi, man. Retarded chain maxis are the ones that only buy cars. I like that, bro. It's you see, this is woman. I like that. I could see myself saying that I'm that, right? So yeah, man, I like that. I absolutely like that. And we should not. This absolutely reminds me when. Maybe you guys weren't here, I don't know. But was it 2007? Was it 2000? It was 2018 because it was after Bitcoin Cash launched, and it was who was doing it? Was it Udi? Was it? It was Roger Ver, but who was it? Was it Udi on the other side? Was it? I think it was Udi, right? It was Udi who even made Roger like go crazy, right? I think it was. No. It was not Udi. Sorry, it was that guy Johnny with a Portuguese last name. What's the name, man? He's a Portuguese last name, man. John something. Well, I'll remember. Doesn't matter. But like a Bitcoin maxi. And man, and that at the time, basically Roger Ver was like, sorry, John told him, like it's Bcash, and Roger Ver flipped it. It's not Bcash, it's Bitcoin Cash, and it was like, man, the name stuck. Everybody's saying Bcash, and I was like, no, why are you going against it, man? Why Bcash is like sticky, man? I think even Richard talked about that. I think I'm pretty sure. But it's like the name stuck, right? So it was a missed opportunity, right? So I hope we don't do the same. I hope if we have an opportunity like this, we embrace it, right? If a lot of people call us like the retarded chain and we go like, no, we're not, that looks stupid and lame, we should embrace it, right? So and look, this is just speculation. I don't know if that's going to be the case, right? This could be just a conversation they had and like nothing happened, right? But look, I don't know, man. I'm saying that that is a good narrative, and how poetic would that be that it came from Eric Wall? That would be amazing, man. That would be beautiful, just beautiful, man. Yeah. So I don't know. Lots of things can happen, lots of things can change, but you know that we're here. We're fucking excited. We're not leaving, man. We're not leaving, right? Not Jimmy Song, bro. Was it Jimmy Song? No, it was not. No, it was not Jimmy Song, man. It's another guy. I interviewed Jimmy Song. I actually have an interview with Jimmy Song on my YouTube channel somewhere. If you write Jimmy Song on my YouTube channel, you should see it. But no, it's not Jimmy Song, man. It's John Castro, not Castro. John. Damn, why can't I remember his name, man? It's like John, like a super Portuguese last name. Costa? No, something else. John something, man. Wow. John Ferreira? John. It's how can I? Oh my god, he's like a comms guy, right? I don't like. I'll remember the name. Doesn't matter. John something. But man, that was like a very good interview. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm sure I can find it on YouTube. Roger Ver. I'm sure it's gonna appear. John Carvalho. For this, damn it, for this, I could not remember the name. John Carvalho. Yes, man. Yes, John Carvalho. That's the name. Carvalho is a very Portuguese name, so that's why I was like, how could I not remember John Carvalho, man? That was the interview with Roger Ver, and that was crazy interview. Just Google YouTube on YouTube. Yeah, Roger Ver Rage Quit, and that's the one. It was like. My point is, I like Roger, man. Roger is an amazing person, like free Roger, obviously, man. He's an amazing guy. I have an interview with Roger Ver too, man, bro. I interviewed a lot of people, I guess, on my YouTube channel, and like, man, that was such a missed opportunity because I think he actually embraced the term. He was like, like if you realize the power of the marketing term had, because everybody knew what Bcash was. Everybody was talking about Bcash. So I mean, just a missed opportunity. I hope we don't do that, man. I hope like the PulseChain people learn the lesson, right? In the sense of let's not just attack other people because they think differently. They buy other coins, blah blah, all that stuff. You know, let not just be buy 4 coins or you're stupid and you're gonna lose money and it's blah. No, man, that's not the I think the attitude to draw people in, right? I think in Solana is not like that, right? So, man, Deer Slayer, nice, bro. Nice, like to see you here live, man. Should I already grant you like superpowers? I don't even know how to do that here, so like, probably not now because I would need to look that shit up. I don't how to make people admin. I don't know any of that shit, man. I'll learn in time. Doesn't matter. Not for now. Now we're talking about stuff that matters, man. And the stuff that matters is how high are we gonna go? 1x, 2x max? I'm kidding, guys. Come on. We need to be bullish. We need to believe. At the end of the day, that's what matters. It's believing hardcore. So no, we need to do that, guys. We need to do that. Not go too crazy on each other. We can go a little bit crazy on each other, right, from time to time. But kind of, we need to kind of stick together and drive the narratives forward, right? I hope we find good ones. I hope, people, for example, don't go now against the RH memes. They kind of embrace, like, because that might be a good common. That might be the reason why RH did the memes. Like maybe that's the new starting point for everyone. Like, it's not the copies, it's not the chords, it's something else that everybody can, try to enjoy, right? That's why maybe even gave them, like, some of the same tickers, right? So that people actually feel good about buying them. Like, you like Hex, maybe you can buy BitcoinHEX. You like Bitcoin, maybe you can buy that BTC. You like Pulse, good, you have the meme Pulse, PulseX, whatever it is. Maybe that's why I made so many, right? So that people can have a common ground. Bro, could that have been the reason? Richard, man, if that was the reason, bro, you're smart, man. You're very smart, man. Never doubted you, bro. You're amazing. You think the big blockers were right on flag collection? Well, yes, they were right. I mean, that was a pretty obvious one too, right? I mean, of course they were right. Of course, Bitcoin was taken over. Of course, the small blockers are like retarded, and retarded in the sense that they want to take over with companies, with Blockstream and all that shit. Like that was obvious, man. So fucking obvious. How was that even a debate, man? Like, Bitcoin maxes are really stupid in my opinion. Sorry, man. I'm sure there's no Bitcoin maxes watching here, so it's fine. We can insult them at will. At least we have a common ground there, guys, right? PulseChain needs to stick together better. It's what separate. Yeah, man. But look, before people get together, like, imagine it's like this. I don't know how to, like. I'm deep in. I like history, right? But it's like, it's kind of like the small, like, the small kingdoms, right, from the past in Europe, etc., right? Like, they were infighting and blah blah. At some point, they came together and they formed countries, right? It's the same thing. We're still on that tribal phase in PulseChain, right? We haven't formed the country itself, right? With the different people, like in the different positions of government, let's say. We don't have that yet, right? We're gonna have, right? We're building that. It takes a lot of time because it's a grassroots movement. Either people like it, don't like it. That's why I'm here, man, because PulseChain is a grassroots movement. It's made from people, to the people, by the people. That's it. That's what it is, and it's amazing. It's amazing. That's why I'm sticking around, man. It's not perfect in any way, right? Like, so many things to improve. Like, PulseChain is so late in terms of the upgrades. Like, there's way too many things. But it is the potential that makes me stick around, because I like the potential, right? If there was no potential, why would I be here? Either was rich already here, or there's no point in being live streaming every day. I'm doing that because there's potential, right? When we're all up 1000x, do you think I'm going to be streaming? No, man. I'm sure I'll have better things to do than being here and telling you guys, you should buy now, because I'm not going to be here telling you should be selling. I'm going to be selling, right? At that point, probably. So, yeah, man. That I'm telling you guys now, because we're doing this stuff now because there's opportunity now, right? When we're near the top, what's the point of doing this? We're already at the top, so why care? Do you know what the time small blockers, Charlie Lee, etc., made me think big blockers were the ones going? Yeah, I understand that they made people think that, right? I was always of the opinion that big blocks were, the only way for that, the best thing to Bitcoin. If it did not win, it didn't look good, right? I was still early in crypto at the time, but I already had that. I already understood that concept of, small blocks are going to drive centralization. That's obvious, right? They're going to drive, like, products being built that are centralized in companies like Blockstream, right? And that was obvious for me. I was like, okay, yeah, kind of obvious, right? But I don't think there's a very good chance that one of the principal guys at Blockstream is actually the founder of Bitcoin. So it kind of makes sense, right? If you understand I think the full story of how it was done and why it was done, and who done it, where he was working at the time he done it, like all that shit. If you put together all the stuff that matters, right? Not only the technical part, but like the legal part, like many things, you kind of like you kind of go into one conclusion, right? And yeah, it is what it is. But that's a topic for another day, man. We're talking about PulseChain, and that's what matters, right? Because we know who the founder of PulseChain is, and for me, that is extremely important. Knowing who the fucking founder is, because I like to know intentions, right? I like to know intentions. Like, if the founder did not have that much, stake, I would not care probably, right? I would not care in terms of Bitcoin. I would not give a shit. But because the founder does, I do care, and I do care about the intentions. So yeah, that's why that's another reason why I like PulseChain, right? Knowing Richard, knowing his intentions is good, especially because he's still talking to us, right? He's talking to us, he's sharing what he thinks every single day on Twitter. So, I mean, could he be more present? I'm for a lot of people, sure. Like, why is he not live streaming? Like, no, don't let him be. He's doing like, it's good that he's doing what he's doing, in my opinion, right? And you know what I think, guys. I know that a lot of you are like, oh, we need to live stream, but I don't think so. I think he should not live stream, and I will maintain my position, right? It's like Somi on pDAI, right? I'm like that on Richard's live streaming, and I'm like, no, I hope he doesn't do it. Fuck you guys. That's I don't want his competition. No, I refuse it. I'm kidding. It's not because of that. Yeah, we already discussed that, but very quickly, it's because we all have expectations, right? Even we know we should not, but we do. And the one that's probably the highest expectation is the live stream, right? We have all these concepts and imaginations about what's going to be, and it's going to be like, I'm sure it's going to disappoint, right? In that sense, because we all have high expectations for the live stream and the end result. So I hope it doesn't do it. That's the only reason, because it would be too hard. People will get emotional, and then it would probably, the result that people are expecting, or the outcome that people are expecting, would not fulfill the way that they see it, and they would be like, disappointed, right? So just to avoid all that, right? We don't need that now. Maybe in a couple of months, who knows? But right now we don't need that, right? I think we're good in terms of down only. Okay, it's enough down only. We can go up only now. Right? I'm kidding, guys. But that's all, what I actually think, right? Not that I would not like one. I would love to see Richard live, right? It's amazing. But just from an investor perspective, let's say, right? If I'm an investor thinking like one, I'm like, no, don't stream now. Not a good moment. That's my opinion, right? Yeah. But I think we can actually save the chain. We as a community, we can save. When I say save the chain is like make the chain interesting for the outside world, because we cannot count on Richard to do that. He's busy doing other stuff, right? And we want him to be busy doing other stuff, like protecting himself, making sure he's like fine. Because we don't know where he is, we cannot help him, so we can just like not give him like headaches, right? That's what we can do as a community, and actually try to onboard people, try to find new narratives, build new narratives, get along together, right? Even if I'm talking bad about Katie, right? I hope she does well, right? I hope she can get like more followers, onboard more people, right? Even she's like promoting like sacrifices that I think are like extremely bad, right? Doesn't matter if she can get eyes on us. It's okay. I'm happy for that, right? Not that I like the sacrifices or the shit that she promotes, but like she as a person, she seems a nice person, right? And I think she's trying to do good stuff, right? So even though I don't agree with like the stuff that she's doing, right? But I think she believes that she's doing good, so it's good. That's good enough for me, right? I can call her out, but friends, right? We're still friends. I don't hate on people, right? I just point when I don't agree, right? That's it. But I think a lot of these people are doing good, right? Mati, for example. Do I like Mati? No, man. Do I think the things that he's doing like matter? No, but like people seem to like him, and people like what he shows, so it's good, man. I hope he continues to do it, right? Like, again, there's no need to be hate, right? We can disagree with each other. We cannot like the other side of the story, but it is what it is. I think respecting your opponents, but in that sense, it's good, man. It's good because you don't know what they will do for PulseChain, right? You don't know. Sometimes it's the people that you like the least that bring the most results, So you never know, man. You never know. Always unexpected, in my opinion. Everything, right? Especially in crypto, man. The crypto market is insane. Who would have thought? Like, who would have told you, like, 1 month ago, let's say, that we would be like pDAI would be exploited, and the only, like, not the only, right? Obviously, but the most vocal person, like, for not them buy more would be Somi, right? Like, nobody would probably say that. Nobody, right? So. Speaking about that, we need the fucking commercials. We have 100 people watching right now, right? At least on my thingy here, I can see 100, right? It's a good number, good round number. 3 digits, I like that. We need to pump those numbers. Okay, so like, reshare, tell your friends. There's a guy with two glasses, man, talking about PulseChain on fucking YouTube, and he's crazy, bro. He's talking nonsense. We need to go there and insult him. I don't care, man. Just onboard new people. Even for the wrong reasons, just come and fucking do it. Let's go. So we need the commercial, guys. So one more for the road. Gear Slayer, all the influencers are links. All influencers are links on the same chain, should be working together. Yeah, I think so too, man. I think it's okay that we compete with each other, right? Competing is good. We should compete because we drive the other people, like, forward with competition, right? They make them like, I need to do better, right? Like, for example, with Abdul is building stablecoins. I'm building stablecoins, some for the same assets, right? And do I go ahead like hard on him? No, man. I hope it does well, man. I hope it builds protocols that people use. That's what I think, man. Even though we're on the same boat in the sense of PulseChain, but we're also competing with each other in the sense of dollar value, right? For each other's protocols, right? So yeah, but I don't care, man. I like competition, man. I like to sit at the table with the competitors, right? Because I respect the opponents, man. I like to understand their mindset. I like to understand how they think, because sometimes, man, it's all like through these discussions, even with the people that you don't like, that you get that you move forward, man. That's how I think. And look, I'm very, I criticize people a lot. I don't mind doing that. I think if I don't agree with something, I'll tell them I don't agree with that shit, and I'll explain why. That's it. That's how I think the world should work with or move forward, right? It's simple. Okay, talking too much, and we need more commercials, because I gotta eat. I gotta eat the fucking piri-piris. Like, look, there's the piri-piris down there. You see the ones that I gotta eat. So they pay me in piri-piris, so I gotta shill piri-piri, guys. So I'm sorry, man, because they pay me in piri-piris and I'm hungry every single day. So let's fucking go. All right, there we go, guys. I hope you liked it. The commercial coined by our good friend Grumpy is not here tonight. He's enjoying his life for sure, going out probably, having a few drinks, not caring about the pDAI drama. Good man, very smart. I'm just speculating, of course. I have no idea, but yeah, man. Again, I think the whole pDAI thing was good. Made people talk, made people get together, and I like that. I think that's positive for the chain, driving the conversation forward. And I try to understand all the emotions, try to understand the perspectives. I don't think there's a right and wrong side. I think sometimes things are not black and white. Seems when something seems like it's going down, sometimes it changes. When it goes up, it changes. So we don't really know what's going to happen, right? I think the most important part is the conversation, the narratives that we can build, the stories that we can tell. How can we attract people, right? And that only comes through people talking, right? Through people discussing ideas, right? Different, perspectives on things, basically. I'm rambling a lot. Sorry, guys. All right, should we take a look at Twitter? Okay, let's take a look at Twitter. Or maybe prices. I don't know, maybe prices first. Yeah, we talked a lot, so no prices. Let me just see. Oh, I need to share this. Sorry, oopsie. I'm still only on one laptop, but I think next week I already have my other laptop, so I think. Oh, where is it not here? Give me a second. Oh, I need to reload that tab, I think. Where is it? Okay. Oh, by the way, guys, have you seen this? My shirt, huh? Can you see it? Look. Do you know who it is? It's the Pedro. Yeah. Pedro. There we go. I like that shirt. Oh man, why is it not working? Okay, I'm gonna just share the window and then it's gonna work later, I'm sure. There we go. Oh look, here I am. Deep catcher is so aggressive, I like it. Boom, let's share this beautiful guy. Yes, let's go. I like this, you see, it's madness. Degen Protocol, I like this guy. He's always exciting, always crazy. Yeah, this is it's an important discussion to have, to that it's actually quite expensive to use PulseChain, right? What's up? Boom. That did not age well, I guess. Yeah. Woof. Burning a lot, man. It's crazy. Trayvon. That's insane, bro. That's crazy numbers. Right, pDAI missing a point. Yeah, man. pDAI did a lot of faxes, man. It's true. Give me his camera. Or what? I like that. I like these discussions. I like people are like fighting too. It's good, man, to keep the drama going a little bit, you know. I mean, yeah, he's not wrong, man. He's not wrong on that. Ah, look. There they go. She's so angry, man. I like this. Got wrecked. Like, did she not literally get wrecked because she leveraged? She was like, I'm gonna bet with somebody that something is gonna happen that I have no control whatsoever, you know. All right, not smart. Maybe people block you because of that, KT. Maybe not. Just my opinion, but you know, it's like, you see, this is like, it is what it is. I'll allow it. I will allow it. Exactly. Oh, you see, man. Oh, look. Nice. Somebody that and you see, there's like projects that Steve likes that I do not like. And it's fine, man. I still follow him. I still like the guy. I still like his content. You see, it's fine. And this is, man, this is so true. You know, I'm sure there's a boom. There it is. There he goes. Oh my god, this was good. Are you guys even seeing? Oh yeah, you're seeing. Okay, so I shared it. Okay, good. Where am I? Let me just pop up here. There, here I am. Oh my god, it's there. That was a good tweet. Okay, let me zoom in a little bit more. Sorry, can you guys see, or should I make this bigger? I'm gonna disappear, right? I don't know how to put myself here when it goes. I don't think I can. It doesn't matter. I'll zoom in. This is like oh man. All right, that's good. All right, should we read the manifesto? Let's read them. I haven't did I read? Yeah, actually, I glanced. Manifesto, warning, TLDR, the call for integrity, wake up call for the community. All right, let's see the wake up call, the integrity. The blockchain is nothing short of revolutionary, blah blah blah, broken. Okay, the most powerful. Okay, sure. Okay, displays for basically undermine. Okay, do you undermine? All right, we what kind of metal systems about? Okay. What does this mean, man? Bridges burn them instead of empowering again. But this is like this part. I agree. Like we should be nicer to each other. But it's kind of like the drop thing. People kind of like that too. It makes drives the attention, right? Break it, fake it, try blah blah blah. Okay, right. Nothing happens, but this is the game so arrive there. No, that is true, man. Every act of deceit shows away something. This is absolutely correct, man. I couldn't agree more. That's why I think like it's you shouldn't deceive people, right? Never, absolutely never. Enough to build with this place. We have the ability to create the tools, liberate people. Yeah, I agree, man. That's why Hex won, man. That's why I did Hex won, right? 100%. Me, when I say me, it's the team, right? That's the goal, man. Like it's the only I can tell you something. Like Hex One is the only immutable stablecoin on PulseChain, and this is like factual. It's factual. I'm not like making it up. I'm not making this beautiful. No. I'm actually telling you that it's the only fucking decentralized stablecoin on PulseChain with immutable price oracles. It is what it is, man. Like it's other people can sell you that. Oh no, this is decentralized. Is it? Does it have immutable price oracles? Or it doesn't have, so it's not. Boom. And we've seen the problem of oracles with PMaker, with the pDAI and PMaker, right? So you've seen that what can happen when people tinkle and play with oracles, in the sense that if it can be changed, then the collateral value can be changed. And you see the problem, infinity minting. You see, this is the problem with the oracles. And it's actually funny that we experience this, because I hope that the leadership in PulseChain, the community, actually digs deeper and stops saying that all these stablecoins are decentralized, because they don't have decentralized oracles, they don't have immutable oracles, right? And that can be a problem. We've just seen that happening with an exploit. So don't fucking tell me don't you can bullshit whatever you want, but this is a fact, right? What I'm saying is a fact. It is what it is. It has good and bad things, right? The fact it is immutable, it has good and bad things. Not everything is like, as I said, black and white. It's not because it's immutable, it's just best. No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that if you want something that's immutable, there's something, right? That's proper immutable, that cannot be changed whatsoever. Even if the team wanted, it cannot be changed, and that means immutability. It doesn't mean we have an oracle that it might not change. It might. That's a different thing, right? It's a different thing. So it is what it is. Not actually. This is not even chilling, man. It's literally telling how the code works, right? I'm just saying what it is, right? Not best, because if you want liquidity, obviously use a stablecoin that might not have a decentralized oracle, but it has much more immutable oracle, but it does have much more liquidity, right? So this is honesty, man. This is being honest. Let's get going. But I agree with this. Like we should support people building, and this is my message. It's always my message. It has been my message like this entire time. You need to support builders, right? It's not about core coins, only about 4 coins, right? It's not. We're not playing that game anymore, I think, right? We're playing a different game. A game where if you want the chain to improve and to have adoption, we're going to need tools, and we're going to need protocols and all that shit. It's not like, we're going to wait for Richard to do everything. No, that's expectations, and that's stupid. Because both worlds cannot coexist. Either you want you to do things and other people to build things that you are going to use, or you don't have expectations on Richard. You're just doing building stuff, or you think no, I can only use Richard stuff, and then you should have expectations because nobody else can build stuff, right? That's like consensual. Like, why don't people understand that, right? It's so easy to see, right? If you want a decentralized chain, like where people where the chain is not reliant on one guy building everything, right? Like, people need to build stuff. It is already saying that, no, these coins do everything. It doesn't matter. It's, oh my god, like look at it, like look at any other chain, just like look at how they work, the protocols that exist there, and how many different ones have very high liquidity. That's my only point. Need people building on a chain so that we attract different types of users, right? Otherwise we're going to be in this like spiral, right? Which is not good, man. Not good. And I'm not saying don't buy core coins, right? It's like, obviously that's those still are the principal assets of PulseChain, right? In terms of liquidity, adoption, everything, right? But like not supporting people that are building because it's not Richard. I mean Like, yeah, this is a chain, right? Are we expecting the guy to do everything, right? It's stupid, right? It's like, oh, look, it's not Richard running the validator, so like that's not good. No, it's the opposite. It's good that he's not the only person running validators, right? So yeah, I agree with this part. So like 100%. Yes, brilliant. And by building the system, there's no problem. Yeah, this is again, this is not good. Victims of yourself, exactly. The menu still will never be void inside. You'll doom in the finish how does it. Yeah, this is true, man. I agree too. It's a good manifesto. And perhaps source of all, never know it feels like to. Okay, true. Antipathy, exactly. Empathy has slipped through our fingers. We can be valid. All right. Fear too. Okay. This is true. Absolutely. Generation is interested in being loud and wrong. Okay, sure. Oh my god, this is big. Wondering. Okay, your thoughts. Okay, didn't build the foundation, all right. Generations, yeah, this is true, man. Absolutely. There's shame on you. Exactly. Shit. Yes, sir. Absolutely true. Okay. This word don't make the further. Question whether it's still time to change. But wait, is it because of Somi liking pDAI? Alright. If it is, it's a bit weird, honestly. I hope it's not. I like this message. Oh, there. I commented. Boom. Yes. Yes, sir. Yeah, this is a good message, man. But I hope it's not targeted to Somi, right? Because, I mean, but I already shared my opinion on Somi, right? I think he's, in my mind, in my view, he's not doing it just to, I don't know, because he wants to have exit liquidity. Like, could be, but I don't see it, at least right now. That way, I don't have any evidence, right? That tells me that that's actually factual, right? So I think he's only sharing what he really thinks, He really thinks that, this is all crazy, um, crazy thing, right? That it's gonna go up, and I like, it's fine. Yeah, okay, man. I might not agree with that, but it's okay, man. You might think that, and you might believe that, and you should share that if you think that's actually the truth, right? Because who am I to tell you you're wrong, right? I'm just a guy on the internet. Shane, yeah, this is true, man. It is true. Yes. No, some people don't want the best for the chain. All right. This is fun. And look, even if this is wrong, man, it's a good meme. I don't care. You see, like now, no, I refuse. I do not accept. This is not comedy. I think this is like actually this is good, man. This is very good stuff. This is very good stuff. But I think David was I was kind of disappointed a bit with him, like with this whole thing. He's like he has a very closed mindset. Honestly, I was expecting him to be like, since he's a builder, right? I was expecting him to be a little bit more open, right, to different ideas. But I guess it is what it is. But he's entitled, right, to have that opinion, right? I love the things that he builds, right? Absolutely. So, and I said it, I think, the last time, like, subscribe to him. Support the guy, like, he builds very cool stuff, and he has the X too, man, so that's fucking awesome, right? And again, I don't agree with everything he says, but still support the guy. Ooh, this is spicy, man. Oh my god, this is spicy stuff. Yeah, this is a good discussion. But favorite stablecoin, okay. He's very critical, I guess, of RH. But yeah, and I don't see RH like this. But yeah, but I understand where he's coming from, right? He sees a lot of things as mistakes, in the sense that could have been done could have been done in a different way, right? I don't criticize as much, right? For me, it's I'm sure that he did the best that he could in terms of what's best for the chain, and in this particular case of pDAI, it was basically one of those things just went unnoticed, right? Too long to come. Possible. The best used common sense and math. And math, I like that. People just using math, like just making any life decision. No, it's true. That is actually true, man. Like it's always our responsibility, man. You cannot expect people to save you, right? Jesus. Oh man. Like at least we can have fun, man. We can have fun. Ah man, wait. You guys need to hear this. But I think you can hear it because I'm even with the music you can hear it. I think. Look, look. This was so good, bros. Like this is amazing, man. This is oh my god, this was beautiful. Oh my god. Amazing, amazing. Amazing moment. Ay. Oh my god, that Gary moment was awesome, bro. And like Gary, you're awesome, bro. You're awesome. I know you're watching this and you are awesome, sir. But man, that was cool. That was amazing. Yeah, there's like yeah, and he did found one. Like I already saw a lot of transactions, so it's kind of like that part is kind of Sami versus Richard. I don't think so. I think Sami is just a believer, right? That was good. Second time we've been fucked by an oracle problem. What? Well, this is good, man. This is this is good comedy, man. This is good humor, man. Oh my god. This is the best chain. This is the best chain ever, bros. Uh, mhm. Yeah, there's people still believing, man. A lot of people still believing. Possible, tell me that's really good. Man, like you see, yeah, this is it's a good way to. I like Hex on Mike, man. I like this guy. I need to click the bell notification. He makes good tweets, man. He uses his brain, man. He thinks. He abstracts the thought. You know, the thought process is like objective. Yeah, man, I like these people. I think they're like philosophers. No, we don't lose. Ooh, that would be crazy. V2 fork version of us. Nah. Yeah. Yeah, man. I think it's like, yeah, it's just on the campaign, right? And again, man, it's his own reputation that's on the line, man. So that's why I don't think that is, have bad intentions. Yeah, but I could be wrong. I don't know what the scenario was. He's going crazy, man. Boom. Recovery possible, guys. We don't know, man. Is it possible to recover from this? pDAI, like the chain, 100%. Like no, not even doubting that. pDAI, I'm not sure, man. It's quite. It does not look good at all, man. And yeah, if you actually buy pDAI, man, you're doing a crazy bet, man. You're doing a crazy bet because there's a guy exploiting it. So yeah, man, doesn't look good. Doesn't look good, man. So Somi is, poof, he has balls of steel. If like because he's like truth to his beliefs, right? Even if his beliefs are wrong, right? But I don't know. It's like you can respect your enemies, right? In that sense, like people, not enemies, but like for example, people with different religions, etc. They can respect each other even though they have different beliefs, right? It's more or less the same thing. And it's not the same thing because there's no, like in this specific case, there's somebody extracting value, right? And I understand when people are like, oh, you're sending some guys to the meat grinder. I understand that. It's like, I get it that you feel that it's his fault, but it's not. It's the people buying the fucking tokens. So he's just saying that, I think this, and the people are like, no, you're sending me people to the meat grinder. I don't think so. It's just sharing the opinion, right? Yeah, but I think they're not like sucking off. They're just actually sharing their opinions, right? They're like just sharing that, sharing stuff basically. And this was a very good space, man, on my screen. I'm gonna like this anyways, why? Because it's gonna drive the engagement upwards. So yes, yeah, it's true. Yeah, this should like kind of disappear, right? I think this might have been too much for him, I guess. Yeah. Okay. PulseChain. Suggesting there's a money glitch. Get them committed to wanting pDAI. When they realize it came into pumping something all of some. Well, actually, it's a good strategy, sir. It's a good strategy. Is just trick people into coming because there's a money glitch. That's good, man. Oh man, this is actually quite good. Man, we have fun. You see, we have fun even bag of rice. I mean, we have fun, man. Even in depression, we have fun, man. This is like the Great Depression of PulseChain, and we are having fun. I wouldn't be bragging about decentralized molecules right now. It's not bragging, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's a fact, and yeah, it is there. It's how it works. So yeah, it's not bragging actually, man. It's the opposite. It's just stating something, right? And I was the first one telling you, if you want liquidity, don't go to that one, because even though it has an immutable oracle, it has less liquidity, right? So you see, this is actually being honest about things, and I try to be as honest as possible, as I possibly can about everything, right? The things that I build, the things that other people build, right? It doesn't matter. Like they just do your best and just share how it works, man. That's it. And it's open code, by the way. So GitHub is open, as it should be, as it will always be. Where it is, where were we? Exactly, sir. Exactly. X is the better Bitcoin. Yes, I like this, man. I like this positivity. Oh man, people are bad. People are mean. Yeah. Yeah, man. Like everybody has like, yeah, it is what it is. It's true, man. Yeah, man, it's dumping a lot, but you never know. Be the resident for Vietnam. Aye, aye. That's what I'm saying, man. At least we can laugh about it. It is what it is. Zero liker. Man, people have conviction, man. People have conviction. We gotta respect that. Even if they're just giving money to an exploiter, what can we do? We are the retarded chain, man. That's like, it's not surprising for us, guys. It's not surprising. We are the retarded chain, and in the retarded chain, people buy the exploited coin. That's just how it goes. It's part of the process. It's part of it, man. We need to embrace that. We need to embrace that some people just do stuff. They're just honey badgers. They don't care. They don't give a fuck, and they're like, no, I'm right and you are wrong, and that's it. That's the way of things. That, like, I cannot argue with that, bro. Go for it. Go for it, sir. Cannot argue with that, man. Not at all, man. Not at all. It's impossible to argue with that, actually, man. It's impossible. So, yeah. Only works if you have at least 1 million people. Oh man, I like this. I absolutely love this. This is like crazy, the crazy marketing stuff, you know, like yeah, it is what it is, man. Like yeah, everybody's focused on pDAI, man. If you're under exposed to eHEX, I feel better. I got 19. Actually, you got 99.95 problems. If you know what I mean. Or is it 98 problems now? Is it what's the, how low are we from the top in X, guys? Remind me. I don't know. I don't even know that anymore. I don't care. Only when the number goes up I care. If it's down, I just buy. I don't care. I don't look. I refuse to even look. You know, the drop is so high. I don't care. I'm just gonna buy it non-stop. Like Zombie for pDAI, you see? I apply the same concept for other stuff, right? Even if people tell me, no, bro, you're crazy. That makes no sense. Because I've heard that conversation too, you know, like it's a scam and it's gonna land the away and all that shit, right? I know, it's an exploit, it's different. I get it. But there's like a common ground, right? We can all agree there's a common ground, right? In the discourse, right? So that's why I say, like, I understand the guy. I'm not gonna do what he's like doing, but I understand him, right? I'm not gonna throw any stones. Aye. Amazing. Aye. Yeah, privacy is important, by the way. What thing? Yeah, this is true. Yeah, this is what I like send it even in Wolf's chat, right? In the Wolf's group, that, you know, we could change the oracles, right? But I don't think there's like enough P maker at the moment, so for that, so yeah. True. I don't know, but there's like, yeah, sure. Could be. That's why I'm saying, is it fixable? Is it salvageable? I don't know, man, but There could be ways that we don't know, man. There could be ways that we're not seeing, but this is complex, right? It's true, man. This is like this is Maker, by the way. This is like so fucking complex, guys. And the names that they give stuff, it's like it's crazy, bros. This is like insanely complicated. Damn. It's like if you tell me this is like, oh, I understand everything, you're like, no, bro, you're crazy. You're like, you don't. You don't understand everything. I'm sure. I'm 100% certain. Because this is like extremely complex, man. Extremely complex. It is what it is. Good post, man. And it's okay that like people don't know everything, right? Like we're literally learning and trying to learn as we go, right? That's how crypto is, right? We just learn as we go. But it's complex, as you guys see, right? So it's why that I've been saying, let's never criticize Richard or attack Richard or like be like that because there was a mistake or whatever, right? Because like to me, I don't care what other people think. I'm entitled to my opinion. In my mind, yes, Richard was the creator of pDAI as he is the creator of LP copies, but that doesn't mean that we should like point the finger and say how did you overlook this, Richard? Like, bro, build PulseChain, bro. Just go build a network, bro. It's not easy, especially state system fork. We're not just starting from like fresh empty chain. That's easy, man. That's like anybody can actually do that. It's very easy. It seems very simple actually. Not anybody, but it's very simple. Honestly, it's not the end of the world to kickstart the chain, an empty chain, right? Now a system state fork, like it's not. That's complicated stuff because you're forking protocols and you need to pay attention to what they do and how you can maybe take over, etc., so that they don't fuck up your chain. Like, so it's tough work, it's a tough job. So that's why it took so long, right? It's not, in my opinion, the actual technology of the chain. It's more like the system to ratio trade before everybody else, like the AMM bot, right? So that you can actually fix some prices and take control. But that's only my opinion, right? Yeah, man, what a crazy couple of days, guys. I guess crazy couple. Let's take a look at some prices, right? Let's take a look at some prices. We've done enough Twitter. It's enough Twitter. I should like show more of my tweets, right? That's what people usually do, right? I'm just randomly looking at Twitter. I need to prepare some of my tweets so that you guys are like, oh my god, he tweeted this. Oh my, that was smart, man. He's a smart cookie. Yes, I need to do that more. Not today. Today's weekend. I don't give a shit. I'm relaxing. I'm enjoying the drama. It's like my soap operas. You know that, I don't know, like maybe now it's everywhere in the world, right? But Portugal, like we have a tradition of soap operas. We love that. People like Portuguese in general, they eat that garbage. They love it. So, I mean, I guess it's everywhere, right? Just another soap opera for us to keep us entertained. Because we need something, man. We're at the lows. Everything is down. Not everything. We'll see, guys, that not everything is down. Some stuff is up. Some stuff is going up and up. Obviously, man. Obviously. And I actually called it, right? Should I be the new Moon King? Should I call myself the new Moon King? Because I called the RH memes and I told you guys, oh, they launched today. Okay, in 30 days, you might buy them. Oh, let me actually show you this, because I'm always talking about this tweet, and this was a good tweet. This was a good tweet. I'm kidding. I'm not the Moon King. I don't want to be called that ever. Please do not call me that. I'm no king. I'm a pleb. I'm just a pleb. Where is my thingy? Where is it? Oh, there we go. I need to look it up, and it was 30. By 30, I should find it, right? Latest. Where is it? Oh my god, now I have like a bunch of... where is that stuff? I even retweeted it recently. There we go. Boom, this was a good one. Where is the window here? New things, let me just zoom in because this was a good tweet, man. New things have like the date. First it was February the 2nd, right? Like one day after the Pulse tires launch, and I said new things usually have a big pump and then it plateaus 30 to 60 days after being launched, right? People are just keep your eyes on the price, right? And this was obviously related to pump tires. It just launched. So when I say pump tires, it's a platform, right? The coins there, like the RH coins, right? So 30 to 60 days. And what happens, man? Literally 30 days after you have the plateau of the dump in a lot of them. So, and for some of them, they're still like, kind of consolidating. So we're still in the range. Man, it's like it's always the same, guys. It's always the same shit. Different coins, different tickers, same shit. Because it's the same people, and if it's not the same people, it's humans, and humans kind of have the same behavior, more or less. So at some point, okay, let's take a look at everything now. Not everything, just not great. Only just a couple pumping here. The cores. So let's see the cores. What are the cores doing? Ugh, not great. Not great, guys. You need to pump that shit. What are you doing? Are you buying memes, guys? No, you cannot buy the memes. Go buy the cores. I'm kidding, guys. You know me. Oh shit, wait. I forgot. We need to shill stuff, right? Because I gotta eat, guys, and I keep forgetting, man. I keep forgetting that I gotta eat. Ha! Rei da Lua Pedro. Yeah, man, the Moon King in Portuguese. That's true, man. Nice Google Translate skills, sir. The Moon King. Yes, sir. I could be the Moonshine King. The Moonshine King. You can call me the Moonshine King. I don't mind that. That's fine. All right, let's have like just one for Brutes, man. Since we're talking about Brutes, and I like Brutes, man. He's awesome, man. He's a good chiller. He's a good, like the people who present stuff, right? He's a good entertainer, man. He has that entertainment, like entertainer vibe, like he knows how to keep the conversation going. He's a nice, he speaks well, man. I like him a lot, right? He's a nice guy for YouTube stuff and promotions and all that stuff. I 100% think that. So let's go. The commercial time. With viewers.
I can feel your anxiety be ruthless. Fear Hex will outperform every bear, dog, and alien pulse. Underestimate the power of the period side. Richard never told you what happens to Hexon.
He told me the market has chosen.
No, E-Roots. It will pump 1000x.
That's impossible! No!
Join Piri B Roots. X is the only way. You underestimate the power of the Piri side.
The Revenge of the Moon King. Very good. Nice. I like this, man. I really enjoy this. Right. Where am I? Where was I? Here. What? I'm here. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Looking at some charts and then off to bed. Oh man, my kid was crying a lot too. I hope he doesn't wake up anymore. Oh, tough nights. But it's part of the process, guys. It's part of the process. So Hex. Kind of ranging, right? It's not too bad for all the commotion and drama. It's holding up, so could be a good entry, right? It seems that it's starting to plateau, right? So maybe soon, 2 more weeks, guys, and we know what happens. Just 2 more weeks. We're almost there. All right, some nice. It's starting to pump a little bit. That's good. Okay. Our hex from Ethereum. There we go. It's not bad at all too. Seems to. Let's see if it can hold the support right here, right? Let's see what happens. You know how I am, guys. Oh man, right here. Okay, it's holding. That's good. It went a little bit down, but now it's holding. Let's see. It's still holding here. See, more or less, it's good, still good. If you want to risk it, could be a great buying opportunity, I guess, right here. But we'll see. It's risky, but it's good. It's tasty. I like Hex from Ethereum too, guys. I like it. Most of the liquidity is sitting on PulseChain, so we're good. I guess we're good. All right, let's see PulseX. Can you actually see the charts and everything? I think you can. I think it's okay. Yeah, holding, guys. It's holding fine. Nice and dandy. Yeah, man. Looking good. I think it's gonna hold here, right? It appears that it wants to. Yeah, it wants to hold there. Let's see in PLS. How are we looking? All right. So nice. Nice one. Quick recovery. It's looking good, man. It's looking tasty. What a tasty treat. Yum yum. Looks nice. Holding up fine. Looks good. Cannot complain. Where ink. We want to see ink. Incentive token. Give me some incentive token. Yeah, man, it's not bad. It's still holding, right? Barely, but holding. Could it drop a little bit lower? Sure, but doesn't seem like it, right? I don't know why, guys, but I have a feeling that we're near. I don't know why, man. Weird. We're near. I don't know why, man, but something is coming. I just feel it. I know. The force is speaking to me, maybe. Alright, let's take a look at the memes. Meme land. We're in meme land now, and it's looking a little bit better, right? A lot of dumps, of course, obviously. But because they've been pumping, they pumped quite a lot, I think, the past few days. Some of them at least, so. Let's see, Pumped Up Tires, how are you, sir? Missed you a long time. Actually, I should have bought more pump tires, you know. I did buy a bag, but should have bought more. It's fine. I bought others, so. But it was already a good entry, man. Like, you cannot complain. Like, this is crazy good. 93%. What else? What else do you need, guys? Yeah, but this looks good. Nice quick recovery here. It's like still a good buy in my opinion, right? Maybe wait that it can drop a little bit more, but it's very good buy, man. I like pump. I like pump. We need to respect the pump. How is that not the... Where's pump again? How is that not the fucking respect the pump? How is it not right? Pump tires is good, but it should be down here, right? Respect the pump. Respect the fucking pump, and that's it. That's the only message that you need, bro. Respect the pump, sir. Ooh, best is still looking good. Look at this. Oh my god. You see this number? I don't know, but when I see numbers like this, I'm like, I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy hard. Don't front run me. It's already pumping a bit, you know, but like, look at this, man. This is like crazy low. This is like insanely low. It's like, this is like crazy low. Man, this is nothing. This is nothing, guys. Oof, ooh la la. I like these coins, man. What can I say? Most is pumping too nice. XRP, the real XRP, by the way. This is the proper XRP, not mintable. Okay, they cannot dump on your heads. Only the people bought. Look like, man, these shirts, I love them. When they're like this, I'm like, oof. They're crazy volatile. People are crazy on this token. Yeah, they cannot hold it for long, but it actually means that they're like quick to buy, I guess. Looks good too. Let me see a quick right, not 90%, but still good, still a good entry, I guess. and it looks like this one looks kind of. It looks strong, man. It looks very strong. What can I say? It looks most wanted, obviously. That's an obvious play, right? Like obvious. I got the big bag of juicy bag of most. Cannot complain. I bought it very low around here. Like I think I actually here that when I bought this candle right here, the red candle, this one. So, or is it this one? I don't know. Like it was around here that I bought. So, yeah, man, I got it cheap. I was happy. So I cannot complain. Man, it's looking strong. Let's see if it can hold here and then continue the trip, the journey upwards into Valhalla. How much did it drop? It didn't even drop that. Did it even reach 90%? I don't think so. Was it like close to 90%? Yeah, it did reach 90% or what? That and then just immediately go up. Still, like 80% down. So I mean, not financial advice. I don't care. You guys buy whatever you fucking like. Literally. Like too many tabs already. Where is that? There we go. ETH. Looks good too, man. Yeah. Looks powerful. Are they trying to front run the ETH pump? Interesting. Yeah, I guess so. I guess they are. I guess like whoever bought it was like, oh, ETH is gonna pump first and then whatever, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna buy this immediately. It's a good train of thought, probably. It looks good still, man. I like all of them. That's the point. I can choose. I just like them all. They're all made by the same guy, and I like that guy. So Justino, and Ricardo and Justino. Yeah, it looks good. Tron. Actually, one of the best performers this cycle, like the TRX, the actual Tron, right? Tron network, man. It's crazy on stablecoin shit. Stablecoin trades with ST3. If you do OTC, you do it through Tron. If you guys do OTC, you know this. What I'm saying is the absolute truth. It's a fact that all the OTC goes through Tron. Ooh, they all look the same, right? Like these charts all look the same, man. It's all good entries. You just need to pick tickers that you like the most, right? That's the game, right? That's the game. Pepe. Ooh, I like this one too, man. But it's not pumping that hard right now, I guess. Oof. What? Looks good, man. All the memes look tasty, look good, look delicious. Ooh, yeah, nice. Looks good, man. What can I say? Like, look at this, man. This is like crazy. Crazy, man. This is crazy. Oof. Solana too, man. All of them, right? Let's like do the other way around. Let's the worst performers. Ooh, still doggy dog. There's the doggy. Man, beautiful. I'm sure it's 90% or something like that, right? So when was it the lower point? More or less this one, right? So was it more or less 19 March, 18 March? So yeah, man, like literally 30 something days, right? Yeah, 35, 36 days, something like that. So spot on, sir, spot on. Yeah, man, like most of them look the same. Let's see, HEX, BitcoinHEX. I like that one too, man. I like the HEX brand. So what can I do? I'm an OG Mexican, so I gotta love the Hex brand, man. It's just on my blood. My bloody blood. There we go. Looks good, man. Buying opportunity, man. Nice one. At some point, yeah, I think at some point all these memes are gonna explode, so you do you, man. You do you, but new usually is always better, and people like new things for whatever reason. So not trying to say, yo, it's best, it's the best thing, you should buy only memes, don't do the course. Nope, not saying that, but being honest, right? And again, my largest bags are Hex Inc. So if you want to buy those tokens, please do, because you're gonna help me a lot. But if I'm being honest, I think the memes are gonna pump the hardest, right? At least for now, right? We don't know what happens in the future. Guys, yes, I think this was good, man. This was a good show. We're going for what, 2 hours? Yeah, it's good, 2 hours. I think, I think tomorrow, that I like to do this every single day, especially like on quiet days. Sundays, I hope Sunday is a quiet day tomorrow, but we'll see. With PulseChain, guys, it's crazy. We never know what's gonna happen. Every day is new drama, new opportunity, so enjoy it while you can. We got 2 more weeks, and then it's gonna pump hard. All right, guys, it was very good to have you here, as usual, sirs, as usual. Soon I'll start to chill pretty harder, maybe after the audits are done, or when they're close to being done, I guess. But thank you guys for being here, for participating in the discussion. You know how it is. We just like to discuss stuff. There's no right or wrong. There's just stuff that will pump, and we want to be allocated in those coins. That's it. That's the only thing we want to do. Before it pumps, you want to buy as hard as possible. Have a heavy bag. So thanks, Docile Diogenes, as usual, sir, for being here. Dear Slayer, thank you, sir. You need to show up more often, man. This is not a request, it's mandatory. So sorry, man. It's just how it is. Who else was here today? Our good friend Scott, as usual, man. Thank you for showing up. And all the guys that were quiet, were just lurking in the dark. I'm sure your opinions will be valued here. Don't forget that. When you started streaming, you said something big was about to happen. What if that was pDAI? Yeah, maybe, man. Maybe. Who knows? I'm like, I don't know. I'm more into right now. I think memes will be the next play, I guess. Right? It's kind of obvious, I know, but it seems that it's the one, right? Until further notice, that's how I see things, right? Just being honest, right? Just being honest. And good night to you too, sir. Good night to you too, sir Docile. Keep being docile. And guys, have a good one. Hopefully we'll speak tomorrow. And rest a little bit. You guys deserve it. We had like a crazy couple of days. It must be tiring for you too, guys, because you're always watching like as much information as possible. So try to rest, try to quiet that mind, watch other stuff if you can, a movie maybe or whatever, go for a walk, touch grass, touch ground, see other things, but keep focused too, right? Take a rest, but keep focused. And we'll speak tomorrow. I'll just leave you with another commercial, and we'll speak tomorrow. Mwah. I love you all, guys.
ではこの暖かな空気のこの後の予想を見ていきます。こちらは晴れると15度くらいまで上がるような暖かな気温です。今は九州や四国が中心となっています。この後、明日にかけて動かしてみますと、だんだんとじわじわと北上する予想です。明日の午後には東北、北陸に雨が降る予想ですから、明日は今日よりも気温が高くなって暖かくなりそうです。ただ雪が多く積もっている地域はニュースがありますのでご注意ください。さて今年はいつもの年よりも桜前線の食上早くなっています。これまでに開花したところを見ていきますと、 九州から関東にかけてしています。今日も神戸や宇都宮、水戸などから続々と開花の便りが届いています。この週末、お花見を予定されている方もいらっしゃるかもしれませんが、日曜日はみんなで寒くなるところがありそうです。お花見の方はお散歩をお願いします。明日は北日本の日本海側、再び昼頃から天気が崩れそうです。明日は雨の降るところが多くなるでしょう。朝から太平洋側の地域を中心に沖縄は広く降りそうです。最近の週末先の日が多くでしょう。札幌から新潟にかけては冬晴れです。最高気温は全国的に今日より5度前後高くなります。多くのところで4月並みです。札幌は5度、関東から西の地域の西日本まで上がるところが多いでしょう。では週間予報。札幌から東京です。日本海側は土曜日にかけて雨や雪が降りそうです。日曜日の太平洋側で雲